welcome to the second edition of the Coffee Talks on the Solano College Sports Network. I'm your host, Deshaun Duke, and today I'm with Diego Cricks, Sergio Valera, and Ernie Flynn. And today we're going to be talking about holidays and the past holidays and holidays coming up. So, how was your Thanksgiving, Ernie?
My Thanksgiving, I had a couple, but ultimately it was all fine. It all balanced out. My first day is like the story was, I can't remember. We just talked about it. The three bears and
Goldilocks.
Goldilocks and the three
Thanksgivings.
bears. Yeah, so I had like 3 Thanksgivings, one each day. It got better as time went on, but it was the last one was just right. You know what I mean? The first one was like missing some flavor, you know what I mean? It was missing some flavor. The second day, and the first day wasn't my family Thanksgiving, and so I didn't know what to expect. I've never done that. Second day was more of a Friendsgiving, and that one, you know, a bit more food around and from different places, the best of each, and all back to one. Mm-hmm. Funny enough, nothing that we had the day before made it to that party that we had. So, but it was good. I spent it with some friends, and then the next day we had a family Friendsgiving kind of thing. Like my family did another Thanksgiving for like those that couldn't make it to the other one. Mm-hmm. And that one was so perfect, so good. Everything
was the food good?
Yeah, everything was good. And they got my mom made this salad. She made this salad dressing. Mm-hmm. Oh, dude, I've never loved salad dressing so much.
Dude, your mom cooks so well, bro.
I mean, some things, yeah. She cooks
some things.
Everything she makes. Everything she makes is super good.
It's so.
And she's just got a limited arsenal. You know what I mean? She's got a limited kind of.
She does though, but everything she cooks slaps.
But everything she makes is good.
You remember that soup, bro?
The soup?
Yeah.
Which soup?
Yeah, it's like a Spanish soup that she makes. Oh my god, it's so good.
It's not the. You'll have to remind me about it later.
Yeah.
But we had like turkey, gravy, candied yams. We had like the pumpkin pie, apple pie, and you know all the good stuff. Everything you expect. Mac and cheese. The mac and cheese. Mac and cheese was so good. But yeah, no, I got to introduce my friend Jordan to some flavored food, and she enjoyed it. And then we played pool and. It was a good night.
I want to ask, did you eat all 3? Did you eat a lot on 3 days, or?
I didn't eat very much on the first day. I didn't load my plate up because I didn't know what to expect. And I'm glad I didn't because I would have sat there with a plate full of food. I finished everything on the plate.
Smart choice, though.
I wasn't sure what it was going to turn out like, so I didn't want to put too much on my plate and then not eat it. Mm. So, the second day, a bit more loaded on the plate because, you can smell the goodness, right? I didn't do that on the first day. I couldn't smell the goodness.
It didn't smell like anything.
Didn't that smell like
It wasn't finger looking good.
It was not finger looking good, dude. Second day I had me like. The third day I was out there like cleaning my teeth like it was a
buffet.
Yeah, no, but yeah, my Thanksgivings were good. How about you?
For my Thanksgiving, my granny, she knows me well to the point where she makes food knowing it's going to fill me up. So it's like she'll make extra of everything.
Yeah.
Just for me. Mainly because you guys know I have a large appetite. Sergio knows that well from high school.
I know, I hear you.
He would eat like 5 boxes of pizza.
With
no pizza.
5 boxes, 2 burritos, 2 sandwiches, a couple hot dogs on the side, maybe a poke bowl on the special days, sushi.
You were the one guy
I'm kind of jealous.
Yeah, it was good.
You were the one guy that will clear out the whole pizza
I can picture it.
Bro,
every time he goes out, he's
nice
in a different outfit.
ladies.
Like he's got his hood up the first time he goes out, his hood down the second time, jacket off.
Got a little mustache going.
Jacket on, the sleeves
Glasses,
rolled up a
no
little
glasses.
bit.
That's how it was at the start of the year. It's because they just didn't care, and then after like towards the middle, they started caring. They started like remember, like after seeing my face like a couple hundred times in a couple different outfits, they started recognizing me. But like you gotta say thank you. Thank you means a lot to a lunch lady.
Thank you means a lot to anybody who is like works like kind of a thankless job. Like I feel like lunch ladies specifically. Like for me, like I work paintball. Nobody's. I mean, when I first started working, it was kind of just like, it was hey, and it was just whatever, like a thank you at the end of the day, and that was cool. But like during the day, you wouldn't get a thank you for like just whatever, and I didn't mind. I didn't ever expect it. But there's this little kid. I used to have his name like on memory, like as soon as I mentioned it. But this little kid, and he was super respectful, super cool. And I filled up his air tank, and he's like, "Thank you, Mister." I was like, "I've never had a kid say thank you to me." No, not the Mister, but I've never like these kids. These kids don't say thank you, bro. These kids don't say thank you. You're so disrespectful. This and that. But he was like such a well-respected, well-rounded little kid. He was cool.
That's what I was gonna say though. Like, I don't know. I feel like working as a lunch lady or anybody at school, you know, especially with high schoolers, they can be mean though. You know, I feel like a thank you to like the lunch lady would mean like a lot as well.
Yeah.
Especially when people try to steal food.
Well, that's why I got so many lunches.
Anyway,
Because I said thank you, not because I stole. But yeah, you get the point.
Yeah, anyway,
but like for my Thanksgiving, it was the basics, like yams with jumbo marshmallows on top, which I didn't know was candy yams until today.
Really?
No, I just called them yams with marshmallows or marshmallow yams.
I understand that.
And so, mac and cheese, best thing there. Greens, turkey, ham, stuffing. What's it called? I forgot what it's called that you put on the stuffing. Cranberry.
Oh yeah, the cranberry.
Yeah. And
Question. Homemade or canned?
homemade.
Homemade.
Oh.
Yep. Homemade.
I've never had good homemade cranberry sauce.
And
I've
then-
always just done it canned.
And then
The
for
canned
dessert, it was just a chocolate cake that was sugary and delicious.
What?
A chocolate cake? Yeah.
Chocolate cake, sugary and delicious.
Yeah.
What's up? What was your favorite?
Probably the mac and cheese, cause it's like it's got the nice toasted on the top, and it's just melts.
Was it
instantly.
5 cheese mac and cheese?
It was in the biggest
It's
pan
just like-
possible.
It's just a whole bunch of macaroni.
Yeah.
And then like,
Different
Oh.
yeah, those sticks- sorry,
Like
so
you
many
mean
sticks
different
of
types
butter.
of macaroni?
No, different types of cheese.
Oh,
You just toss a whole bunch of different cheeses in there and call it good.
I do not know. It was good. That's all I know.
I mean, there's other
It
things.
filled
you
me
can
up.
add too, but
Like I was the one that ate the most mac and cheese,
mac and cheese on Thanksgiving is the best mac and cheese.
especially
I
homemade.
like growing up. I'd never eat mac and cheese unless it was Thanksgiving.
I don't like mac and cheese.
I don't
What?
either
Yo.
unless it's Thanksgiving mac and cheese.
Yeah.
I don't like. It's just like it's too. I
like
don't know. It's too.
the decent mac and cheese.
Too
cheesy.
good.
Yeah.
Too cheesy.
Yeah.
It's too good.
No.
Yeah.
Mac and cheese is one of my favorite Thanksgiving foods of all time, and just general in food snack.
Candied yams for me.
It's gotta have like some sort of protein. If it has chicken in it, I will eat it.
Cheese is protein.
No, but like that's not what I mean though. I
And
mean,
then
like,
potato salad.
Potato
Ooh.
salad is so
Homemade
good.
potato
Potato
My
salad
grandma
is
makes
so
the
good.
Best potato salad ever. Grandma Fanny, she makes the best potato salad ever.
And guess what?
Huh.
It's Venezuelan recipe, huh?
I don't care. It's wrong.
It's
Half
hella
the things
good.
that she makes
It's really
Venezuelan
good.
recipe is I'll eat it. I don't care.
It's really good.
Only if she makes it. I won't eat it if other people make it. Anyway.
My mom, she's a bit picky, so like she doesn't like her food touching, and she won't eat it if it touches. The only food she can eat that and allows it to touch, and she'll still eat it, is my granny's food. Anything else, she's like, eh.
Oh dang.
Wait, what do you mean like by touching like?
So like,
The chicken
if the
cannot touch the
food
macaroni?
and the chicken is touching, like let's say, if the chicken is touching the potato salad, she's not gonna
Oh.
eat it
Oh,
because
it's touching.
yeah.
So
Okay, I thought you meant
cross-dressing.
like people like serving her.
Oh,
type of thing. I don't know.
But like, mainly my Thanksgiving was it was very filling, very filling.
That's what's up. That's nice.
Yeah.
Sounds like Thanksgiving.
And then I decided to eat seconds, thirds, the same
third
day.
is crazy.
Cause like I ate a lot for I got my plate had the most stuff on it, and then like 30 minutes later,
Something
go
like-
back to eat some more, and then yeah, and so the next day we still had leftovers, so I'm like, let's go. Mac and cheese is my favorite, so
You got me feeling a certain way, bro. I'm out here just like, dude, I wanna like you can eat that much and just remain with your bill. I'm not gonna just like I eat half of that and they're just like must be nice.
But,
How was your
like-
Thanksgiving?
Well, I couldn't go to any Thanksgiving because I've been sick for like 2 weeks.
My bad.
Uh huh.
My bad.
Nah, it wasn't you.
Oh,
bro. You're
yeah.
good.
Oh yeah, no, but he was sick that last
You-
podcast or the podcast right before.
I mean, it might have been you. I don't think it was
I
you.
doubt
though.
it was you.
I don't think
He
it
was
you.
sick when he came to class
and
on
you
that
did say
Wednesday.
you did get
Me
sick
and him
after the
went together.
podcast.
And then you guys went and got food together, didn't you?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
went around the mall and explored.
But I don't think it was that
And
though.
then
I think it was my
3
sister.
days.
Imagine not having a strong immune
Saturday.
system. Couldn't be me.
That'd be like Saturday. When did you get sick?
I got sick like right after last podcast, yeah. But I think it was my sister though.
It could have been. You live with your sister, so.
Yeah. But anyways, I couldn't go. But my parents did me. They did me so good, bro. They got me a whole plate of like Thanksgiving food. It wasn't traditional like Thanksgiving food. It was like Venezuelan and like American food.
They went to Williams, huh?
Yeah, we went. They went to Williams, and the food was so good. They brought like some leftovers. I ate it all up like the next day. There was no crumbs, bro. But I think the favorite thing that I had in Thanksgiving was probably like the turkey and like I think it was like some kind of like strawberry pie or strawberry cake. It was like a cake with like strawberry filling. It was so good.
It's so good. I love strawberry filled cake. It's the best.
It was so good. How about you though?
Me? Well, I had amazing I had amazing food, according to me at least. I don't know if y'all will like it, but
If you tell us, maybe we'll.
all right. Y'all have a churro cheesecake?
Wait, what?
No.
Churro cheesecake? Churro
Oh, churro cheesecake?
No.
Yeah.
But I
Like
heard about
cheesecake
it.
in general? Any of you?
I'm not
have
the biggest
cheesecake.
on cheesecake.
All right, I had the greatest cheesecake. They were cut in like little cubes, but I took like 50 of them. They were just delicious. Greatest cheesecake I've ever had. I'm not a fan of cheesecake often, but that was just delicious. And then I had the traditional, turkey, ham, mac and cheese, potato salad, stuff like that, the traditional stuff. And that's really it. Honestly, there was a whole gathering of people at my aunt's house. Like, I'm not exactly sure, but there was like a lot of people, 50, maybe 40 people,
Mhm.
just gathered around in the house, in the front, in the dining room, and in the backyard. A whole bunch of little kids just playing soccer around. I think one little kid accidentally kicked the table and food went flying off of it.
That's kind of
Yeah,
crazy.
because we were playing soccer and he kicked it a little too hard and it just went flying to the table and ruined like a bunch of food. Mine wasn't there, but regardless, when I did take my food, it felt like Gordon Ramsay himself flew down, blessed every single bite I took, and it was the greatest food I've ever had. It was delicious. I don't think it can be recreated. It's peak.
Was it the best like Thanksgiving meal you ever had?
Best Thanksgiving meal, best meal I've ever had.
He's like, best meal today.
Best meal today. That's good though. I mean, I feel like everybody feels like that with their Thanksgiving meals, except you and
I've
like,
never had
Jordan's.
the worst Thanksgiving. Hey, it wasn't bad. Sorry. I just want to clarify if you guys are watching. It wasn't bad. Your company was great. The food could have used a little bit of somebody else's touch.
You're just used to like your family's
I'm
food.
used to my family's food.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Like
Yeah.
I remember for graduation's party, one of my friends invited me to his, and then right after his ended, I had to go to mine. But when I went to his, he had food and all that. I didn't touch a single thing.
That's probably
Because,
the smartest thing. you
like,
could
no,
do.
just no.
Yeah, that's probably-
It's just I'm picky with it's like the only food I usually eat is my family's and stuff like that. And so like when I go to another person's house, even like if there's like a potluck or something, the only food like the only one exception was
Pizza.
like the Thanksgiving they had here at the school. That
Y'all had Thanksgiving?
no, the Thanksgiving they had here was like
I guess
forgot what's-
they did have like a
Yeah.
little Thanksgiving thing.
Yeah, in the
at
cafeteria.
cafeteria.
I didn't know. I was
Yeah.
in here.
but it was good.
Anyway,
Yeah,
I tried it. It tasted like my family's a little bit.
that's what's up.
Yeah.
What's with the hat?
What's with the hat?
The hat. Yeah.
It's December 20th. November 20th.
Yeah, it's not even
Yeah,
December.
it's not even
Yeah.
December.
All right,
He's
it's
like, this
close
stuff is-
enough to December.
He's just feeling
Thanksgiving
it.
is over. Thanksgiving is over. What's the next holiday?
the
Christmas.
best
Hanukkah.
holiday of the year.
Like
Hanukkah?
the
No.
best holiday of the year. I don't think you
No,
know.
it's
you,
not the
you
best
told me
holiday.
early. You
I
told me
don't
earlier
celebrate
you don't
it.
Thanksgiving's
celebrate
gotta be
But
the
the
best
Halloween
holiday.
is
yeah.
No. Thanksgiving is
Thanksgiving is
crazy.
the best.
Thanksgiving is. Where do you get all your presents
I don't
and
care for presents.
pretty
I don't-
decent
I've never
food?
gotten a single
You know,
present.
I've grown to
Yeah, I
appreciate
don't.
the coming together of family
Mm-hmm.
and food. So Thanksgiving has got to be it.
Bro,
I'd rather do
You
Thanksgiving.
get all three of that.
No.
I'd rather do
what about New
Thanksgiving
Year's? What about
than
New Year's?
than my
What do you
birthday.
do on
I can
New
care less
Year's?
about my birthday. I don't care.
Stay
I
up
don't know.
late.
Y'all do your
Food.
Thanksgiving?
I do that regardless of the day.
The-
What are you talking
I
Why
about?
do
stay
you
like
like
okay,
Christmas?
we're talking
What-
about
what-
how New Year. He likes New Year's. He
Ooh.
prefers New Year's as the best holiday.
Not
I'm re-
the best. Halloween is the best. But New Year's is second.
How old are
Christmas is last.
Wait.
I would say
how,
Christmas is last, but
How do you guys celebrate like Christmas?
I don't celebrate. That's the issue.
Oh.
I do I do the Christmas Eve celebration.
Do y'all do like a Christmas dinner?
Christmas Day dinner or Christmas Eve dinner?
I mean, either.
Yes,
or.
we do a Christmas Eve
Yeah.
dinner.
Just Christmas dinner.
We do a Christmas dinner, and then the kids open their little presents at the tree, and then everyone
Yeah.
else goes home.
Kick
and then
rocks.
and the next day we open our presents that
Yeah,
that we were
yeah,
given.
that's tradition. I mean, for some people, not everybody. But like one gift before Santa comes.
I don't do that.
So it's kind of like how you explained it, like the Venezuelan, like Christmas, we celebrate Christmas on the 24th because the 25th is kind of like,
Sacred.
yeah, it's kind of like,
it's like chill.
it's like chill, you
Sabbath
know.
day kind of thing.
So the 24th is when you celebrate Christmas. You know, it's like our little Thanksgiving. That's why I like Christmas so much. You get really good food. You get presents. Everybody goes to, like, I don't know, their grandparents' house or something like that, their auntie's house. They all come together. They open presents and all of that good stuff. Then they wait for the clock to hit 12. And then, you know, all the celebrations,
Merry
blah, blah, blah.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas, yeah. Then after all the food, you go to your house and you open presents. So that's why it's so good. You have like everything in one day. Is it like,
See, I love that. That'd be awesome, except for the fact that a lot of people travel during Christmas.
that's true though, yeah.
It's like, oh, it's snowing somewhere. Let's go to the snow. Or I want to spend my Christmas over here. Or I want to spend my Christmas with that family. Whereas like with Thanksgiving, nobody goes and travels. They're like, oh, you know what I want to do when it's my time to spend when it's time to spend time with family? I want to go somewhere else. Right? No. Everybody in Thanksgiving is kind of just, they're like, okay, I'm gonna stay home. I'm gonna cook, and we're gonna go have fun with the people around us. Okay, so I'm gonna give like 5 holidays or 5 like days, and you guys will have to rank them. So we have Thanksgiving, obviously. We have Christmas. We have Valentine's Day, Easter, and Halloween.
I think we're missing one.
No, that's fine.
That is 5.
No, yeah, you're good. No, I'm fine.
There's New Year's if you wanted to add that too.
You wanna add New
That's
Year's?
6.
That's 6.
Alright.
6, yeah.
All right, rank them.
Me?
Yeah.
All right. Number 1, Christmas. The vibes, the food. I mean, the food ain't down par as Thanksgiving, but the vibes, the food, and the family time cannot be matched. Second, probably Thanksgiving. Food is amazing. Family time. Enjoy your time with family, and just the general overall vibe, the feeling of it. It's nice. And then what's 3 is Halloween. It's not. It would be higher, but I'm not a kid anymore, and I don't trick or treat no more.
Yeah.
Occasionally, I go to parties when invited, but I haven't been to one in like 3 years. But when I did go to one, it was pretty fun.
Occasionally I go, but I haven't been invited.
And that's what occasional means.
You're occasionally once in a blue moon.
5, no, 4, New Year's Eve.
Okay.
New year, new me.
Yup.
New year, same me. It never works out.
I never.
And
It
then,
never does, actually.
you said Easter, right?
I said Easter and Valentine's Day. Yeah.
Easter, and then Valentine's Day because I'm lonely.
Okay.
Sucks.
All right.
You kind of cheated with Valentine's Day.
What do you mean?
No, Valentine's
I
is
need
a
to
holiday.
specify
Yeah.
that because we're on air right now. I don't need my girlfriend looking at this and being like,
What do you say?
go ahead, elaborate on what you said.
Nah, you kind of cheated.
Oh, wait.
I get what you're saying. Oh, I mean, it's because
The
you're
way I
the only
lived.
one here with the relationship.
No,
well,
it's not the only one.
Oh yeah.
Oh my.
What do you mean?
Here, I'll give.
Not my
I
girl's gonna get
forgot.
mad.
Here, I'll do this, and this is like just honest without anybody, right? So it's Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. I probably, New Year's, or might yeah, we're gonna keep those 3, and then there's Halloween, Easter, Thanksgiving. I don't like Thanksgiving. Sorry, not Thanksgiving. Valentine's Day. I don't like Valentine's Day. It's absolute.
wow.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Why?
It's I don't know. It's the unnecessary expectation set on like people in relationships. Like I don't mind. Like I will do it, and I enjoy doing whatever I'm doing with my girlfriend on Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
But like, it's like when you're going to do the dishes on your own, and then someone's like, "Hey, do the dishes." It's like, well, I mean, I'm gonna do the dishes anyway, but now I got a bad attitude. I mean, that's the closest kind of example. That's the only example I can really think of when it comes to that. But Valentine's Day is kind of just like, not meaningless, but it's, I don't know. Things get expensive on Valentine's Day too.
That's true.
It gets
though.
expensive to do things with your girlfriend or boyfriend or whoever you're doing things with.
Dude,
I can't
Last-
relate.
last
By the way.
Valentine's?
Good.
like, I was trying to buy roses for my girl,
Mm-hmm.
$30.
Right.
$30. And then any day after Valentine's Day, it was like 7, 9.
Are you talking about like a bunch of them or just like a 3 or 4 of them?
It was like a bunch of them. It was like 30 for like the whole bouquet of roses.
Yeah.
But usually you can buy them for like $10. I'm like, my
Might as
pocket
well
hurting, bro.
go to my neighbor's house, pick them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't do that. Disclaimer, I don't do that.
You want to wreck your holidays?
I'll list them again.
Mainly, oh yeah, listen.
You want me to list them again? Thanksgiving, New Year's, Christmas, Halloween, Easter, Valentine's Day.
Damn, I wish you said 4th of July. But
You can put
New
Fourth of
Year's,
July in there if you want to.
Halloween, Thanksgiving, 4th of July, Christmas, Easter, Valentine's Day.
Yeah, so nobody likes Valentine's Day. Go ahead. Except we haven't heard yours yet.
So for me, Christmas, because I already explained it. New Year's Eve, it's kind of like, for Venezuelans, it's kind of like Christmas, but instead of presents, you get to like do fireworks, because it's legal in Venezuela. You can like
I know.
do your own
I had my
fireworks.
first firework out in Venezuela, dude. My dad was like, "Here's a lighter." I was like, "A lighter?"
I light it, let me try. Dude, it's so fun. Obviously, you need to like be responsible with it so nobody gets injured. But if you have like, but you have like, if you have like somebody like watching over your shoulder, like explaining how to do it safely, it's really fun. And you get to get your own fireworks.
Mm.
So it's Christmas, New Year's Eve. I would say after probably Halloween, because the parties are pretty fun. And when I was a kid, I really liked dressing up as well. 4th, I would say Valentine's Day, because I really like I mentioned in the other podcast, I really like spending time with like people that I care about. Obviously, I care about my girl, and I don't know. It's just kind of like a dedicated day to like do like something together, or like maybe give her like a note. You give her flowers, she gives you like a note or something. You know what I mean? 5th,
I don't.
5th. What was the other one?
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. Yeah, 5th
Easter.
Thanksgiving. And
Yeah, Thanksgiving and Easter. If you wanted 3rd, 4th of July, you could. I know that means nothing to you.
yeah. So 5th, I would say Thanksgiving. 6th, I would say 4th of July, and 7th, I would say Easter, because
That's crazy.
I never really got to do Easter though. I got here when I was 14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, for me, I can care less about Easter. I just have my own feelings. I mean, 4th of July, I enjoy 4th of July, and if we had to put that in there, I'd probably put that like right under either somewhere around Halloween, either before or after it. I love Halloween growing up, but after I think COVID,
Mm-hmm.
it was just whatever.
You just kind of died down.
Like I remember, like the last time we went to the last Halloween I had was with you over freshman year.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that was one of the best Halloweens I've ever had.
It was pretty fun. I like that.
And didn't you you started dating your girlfriend at
Was
Halloween day? You asked her out Halloween night, wasn't it? Or no, that was a different night.
No. That was Canyon, but I remember like it was.
Canyon asked her out the Halloween night.
But that was the first time
Canyon.
I hung out with her.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. A lot of stuff happened in that.
A lot of
Halloween.
stuff happened on Halloween, but it was a good Halloween. It was one of my favorite Halloweens we've ever had.
It was pretty fun. I really liked the Halloween.
No, but after that, I had never really cared for it. Because the thing is like now, I mean, I'm too big to be going out and be like trick or treating. My girlfriend,
True.
she wanted to go trick or treating this year, or she's not necessarily trick or treating. She wanted to take her dog trick or treating, and which is whatever. I mean, for me, it's whatever. She wanted to do it. We went and did it, kind of, but it was late, and also like Halloween doesn't last as long anymore. I don't know if you noticed that, but everybody's
Yeah.
back inside at like 7:00.
Dude, no. Halloween like died down.
No one was out to begin with. They're all doing trunk or treat.
Yeah, trunk or treat, but like in the housing areas, it was like all the kids. And don't get me wrong, it's still school day as well, but like kids are like growing up. You were out until like 10:00 doing trick or treating at least.
Yeah.
I mean, especially if it was no school the next day.
Mhm.
You were out
Definitely.
all hours of the night just trick or treating, knocking on people's doors.
Getting candy.
Any light that was on. And now you go out for trick or treating and lights are off at 6. Whenever
No.
the sun goes down, and people are like, Halloween's over. No, Halloween starts when the sun goes down.
No, cause trick or treating this year, it didn't feel like a different day, like a holiday.
It just felt like
Nobody was out in the street, at least from where I lived. And last Halloween, I did go out for a bit, like on the street with my friends, and it was certain parts of like the neighborhood that would actually like be giving out candy. It would be like 1 or 2 streets, and then everything besides that is just
dark.
dark. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, it just doesn't feel like Halloween no more. You know
I
what I
think
mean?
everybody's starting to feel that way, where it's like
After
Halloween just
COVID.
kind of
Dying down.
dying down, especially after COVID.
Yeah, I feel like nobody really cares anymore, especially kids.
Yeah.
I feel like kids just stay at home.
There's no hype about it with the kids anymore. Like when I have kids, if Halloween's still like doing if people are still doing Halloween, I'm gonna be like, it's Halloween.
It's
'Cause
Halloween,
I'm
candy.
dress those little guys, little people up,
Uh-huh.
right? But I don't know. I think there's just a lot surrounding Halloween, finding blades, like little tiny sharp things in the candies, or
Razors.
just
To this
like
day, I've
or
never found a
fentanyl
blade.
and drugs and stuff that are getting put in candies and all that.
Yeah, it's just really
People
sketchy
getting
at the
kidnapped.
moment.
Like
Actually,
little
yeah,
kids getting
that
taken, snatched up. You know what I mean?
I think that's one of the main reasons why parents are not like doing it that late no more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, late is probably the snatch up thing in general. Probably more of like fentanyl being
Yeah, it's just
a bigger and bigger issue each day.
yeah, it's just really sketchy, especially when nobody's like lighting up their houses anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to take the time. I want to go back to the holiday rankings. Specifically, I want to defend Christmas.
Defend
No,
Christmas.
it needs to be defended, bro. It needs to
It
be
needs to be
defended.
defended because me and you,
Mhm.
we only got number one. You, what was yours? 3 or 2?
It was like 3.
Yours?
Or no, it was
Last.
2.
So
It
you
was
don't-
2.
Last is crazy.
you-
Well,
he
no,
doesn't
it's like
celebrate it.
second to last.
Wait,
But
Because he
like-
gets whatever he wants all times. Dude.
That's
No,
true though.
no,
Everything
no,
for you
no,
is
no.
Christmas, dude.
No, but like the only good
No,
thing
I'm
out
so
of Christmas was the Candy King shakes.
Candy cane
Shanks?
shanks? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, when you like eat the candy cane to like a poking.
Oh, dude, didn't people get in trouble for that invented?
Yeah, people
Yeah.
got trouble.
What?
So
Yeah.
they gave us like candy canes and people were just like sucking on them, making them
And you can
sharp.
Sharpen the.
And you know
Those
people
are
were getting
not
in
that
trouble.
sharp, are they?
you can actually.
You
make
can
them
actually
sit
like
sharp.
shank
Yeah.
somebody with it.
I've
'cause it's
never
so sharp.
tried. I don't want to try that.
Bro, you
should.
could actually
You shouldn't.
make it sharp to the point.
Anyways, I want to go back to it.
I don't
So
think
you
Christmas
don't
needs to be
celebrate it.
defended because
It should be
Christmas is
defended. It is
all
the
is
one
like is
all-time.
a great holiday.
It is a great holiday, but you don't think
But
so. 'cause it's
first,
3.
it'd be before you can defend, you had to understand why he doesn't.
Yeah,
like
why
it.
don't you like celebrate it though?
I
Like,
don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
Is there a personal like family
No,
reasons, or is it just
religion.
like religion?
oh,
You guys aren't.
Jesus' birthday.
What do you guys?
Jehovah's Witness.
Mm,
wait, what?
Jehovah's Witness.
Jehovah's Witness.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
So you guys don't celebrate Christmas?
Mm-mm. We're technically not. We
You're
don't
not allowed
celebrate
to.
a lot of holidays. Like
Because
we
of
don't
it?
celebrate Halloween stuff like
That's
that.
fair.
Mm.
But it's
That's
like
fair.
I watch a bunch of Halloween stuff. That's why I like Halloween mainly because of all the scares,
Mm.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's like because for me, I watch horror movies on the daily.
Yeah.
So it's like the only thing that really scares me is heights and roller coasters. But the thing is, I like being scared, so those two collide at the same time. So like, mainly I'll be on an adrenaline rush at a roller coaster park. So like, if I go to Great America,
Mm-hmm.
I'm all running fully off of adrenaline in the moment I'm there. And then once it crashes, I'm done riding roller coasters.
So your reason for like not liking or ranking certain holidays as lower is mainly because you
I don't celebrate them.
you can't celebrate them.
Hey, Sean, you know
So
what
that
would be
makes
great
sense.
for you for Halloween?
What?
Fright Fest at Six Flags.
Oh, I wanted to do Fright Fest,
Nah,
but
he'd walk in and just be like, he'd walk into this,
bro,
he'd walk into the haunted house
bro,
thing that they
I'll
do.
be just
and he's
walking
like,
stiff, man.
"What's up, guys?
So,
What's up?"
dude,
He's gonna be that guy.
Bro,
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Because like you want the reaction of like being like scared. No, I'm gonna be like, geez, that's kind of scary. Okay, walk through it. But think one thing I want to do. Hopefully, it's not gone by the time I want to do it. But the 17th door.
What's that?
It's basically like a haunted house, but you have to sign a waiver.
Oh, because it's the scariest haunted house in America or whatever.
And it's like they do things. So basically,
They do.
like,
they do things.
So-
What?
You have to sign a
So,
waiver
what-
like that.
So
that's-
basically,
yeah, go ahead.
so like you sign a waiver, and then they have to take a video of you saying I signed the waiver, so that you can't just say somebody faked it or something like that.
Yeah.
And then once you're in, it's like they'll have full right to like they'll
to
throw
hit you, touch you, throw.
not
things.
that type, but like throw cockroaches in your face or something
Mhm.
like that, or
Live cockroaches.
electric shock you,
Mhm.
or completely submerge you underwater.
Why would
That's-
anybody
that
want to do
doesn't
that?
That sounds terrible.
That's
No,
Sounds
but like
No,
they
no,
change,
it
they
sound-
change
it's-
the attractions every year.
So,
The attraction, I've only seen like a couple of them do it, and so there's this one that's really crazy. It's where a truck drives at you and stops right before it's about to hit you, and it's like going like 60 miles per hour.
What?
How many people have been ran over on accident?
Nobody.
Okay,
because
that's
it's a
good.
fake truck. It's just on a thing.
It's on track?
But it comes at you full speed.
I bet you're like this.
No.
Oh, the truck. It's on
Oh,
its
the
way.
truck almost
Oh,
hit me.
no.
Oh
But
my God.
it looks realistic. It looks realistic to the point of where like once it stops, you're like, oh, it's fake. But they had smoke
keep it random.
machines and stuff like that. They always keep it random, so people don't always. It's always something
cool.
new.
That sounds
always unexpected,
really cool,
yeah.
actually. I might want to try
I'm
that.
never trying that.
I'm not trying that though.
Cause like they put bags over it, then they'll put you on they'll put you on your knees, and then there's a rail. They'll take the bag off, and all you see is headlights of a truck.
But this is like a
And then it
kidnapping
comes
simulator.
at you, honks its horn super loud, and then just stops right before it hits you.
Yeah.
And then they had a room where it's like the whole room literally spins while you're in it.
Oh, that's cool. Now, that's
Yeah.
something I want to try. Like, I used to
What
love
does that mean? What?
It's
So
like
it's like- it's
basically
like
you'll go into a regular room, and then all of a sudden it starts turning completely.
How?
It's probably elevated. It's probably elevated and on like some some machine that
But you won't
rotates it.
know.
I'm so confused. I'm
matter.
actually so confused.
Yeah, no, don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
Like they have the only reason. So like they have another show for it, so it's like you get to see the behind the scenes look. So basically, I watched the entire show, and then I've seen videos of people going through it.
I'll look it up because it sounds interesting, but I will never do it.
There's another thing like it, but it's more or less like I forgot what it was called. It's like if you get through 7 hours of it, you win money. But I forgot what it's called. But it's actually people like that. Like they scare you to the point of where it's like can make you go crazy.
I mean, that sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Mr.
It
Beast.
sounds, dude. I so badly want to get like invited to a Mr. Beast thing. Like some.
I'm delusional enough
Bro,
that I would think I would win one.
People
I-
were already predicting the Squid Game stuff, but the most recent video was that laser video. That one was crazy. It's like
I haven't watched it.
Y'all see the new? They're making an actual like real life Squid Games on Netflix.
Oh, I heard about that.
Oh,
I
like
think
a
it's
game
coming
show?
out. It's coming out like within this next week or something. I think.
But
Or that might have been something
they
else.
have to do better than Mr. Beast. Though.
Wait, wasn't
That's-
the new
that's their
season of
goal.
like Squid Game supposed to be like out
Released
this year?
I think
it's,
I don't know.
it's
I think supposed to
basically
be next year
like
or something.
simple mini games, but if you fail them, you die.
No,
Well, he's
I
not-
watched
he
Squid
knows what
Game.
Squid Games is.
No, I'm asking for the new season.
Oh, the new season? Yeah, we're still waiting for that.
Wasn't that supposed to be dropped like this year or last year?
I think it's
It
supposed
might-
to be
There
2024.
was an actor strike. No,
Yeah.
it's,
It
it's
might be
South
on-
Korean. It's South Korean.
Yes, it's
Never
Korean.
mind. Isn't
It might be on hiatus. I'm not too sure.
Speaking of things coming out, Avatar: Last Airbender. Have you guys heard about that?
I heard.
No.
They're making another live action movie,
I think.
but it's like a remake of
Of
whatever
the-
they did. So I've already seen like the trailer of it, and
Yeah.
it looks so much better.
How
So
they
much
showed
better.
it on Nickelodeon.
They showed the trailer on Nickelodeon.
No, I'm like the old one. Like I just remember seeing that constantly.
Do you like it?
No.
Okay.
Well, it was decent, but it's like it didn't give me what I wanted out of it.
No, I mean, as a kid, when you watch it, you're just like, oh my gosh, they made a live action version of it. But like, I watched that the first time, I was like, oh my gosh, super cool. Like, I love and the Avatar and all that.
Hmm.
And then I watched it again. I don't know, like not even a year later. And
You're like-
we had it pirated on a CD. So
Oh my
it was
God.
like crappy quality and everything. Still, it was just like, wasn't that great? And then I watched it again, like I don't know, last year, and I was just like, this is terrible. Because I went through like a whole thing where I think everybody kind of went through this where they all decided, hey, let's rewatch Avatar:
Yeah.
The Last Airbender. And so, I don't know. But there's supposed to be a new movie coming out. It's supposed to, the characters seem well picked like to their cartoon versions.
Mhm.
So like, yeah. So I don't know.
Like they chose the right actors. type
They
thing?
chose actors that looked the way they're supposed to, and are supposed to be the way they're supposed to be.
Yeah, like they fit the character
Yeah.
more.
And I'm hoping that they don't do the same thing they did with the other one, which is like they sped through kind of like the whole thing. Like you didn't really have time to, if you've never seen Avatar: The Last Airbender, you didn't have time to connect with any of the characters or anything because the movie was quick. It's like, oh, they found him, and all of a sudden, he just beat like.
Somebody else.
He just killed the Fire Lord or whatever. I don't even remember the movie. I just remember it was garbage and I don't want to watch it again. I had my mom watching it. I was like, avoid it.
I don't know. It's just I've noticed that all these live action movies are getting like a lot better. For example, like the Finals of Freddy. Everybody thought it was gonna be a
Bro.
flop.
Bro, I was thinking it was gonna be bad, man. I was like,
I knew. It was gonna be
I'm
good.
like, cause some of the other side, like that can, the community is very, it can be toxic sometimes.
I think it's pretty
Sometimes.
toxic, yeah.
Sometimes,
I think
cause
it's
like
pretty
people
toxic.
compare other theories on how endings go, especially like with the games, cause like, kind of like I think it starts like on the third game, that's how it ends, and then it continues, and then on that one it ends. So like, and then there's a whole like dream theory, which they actually do a hint in the movie where they show the book that he's reading, and it's basically
Oh yeah.
yeah, and that was like a little nudge, just a little like sting saying, "Oh yeah, it's just a theory." And then the theory guy pulls up.
You call him the theory guy?
Yeah,
He has a
the
name.
waiter. Yeah, I forgot his name.
Matt,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I was thinking about
Bro,
it too.
I wasn't expecting to see him in there because I watch his videos, and then he makes a video like, "Oh yeah, guys, I'm in the movie too. I just didn't want to
Dude,
throw it out there."
I haven't watched the movie yet, but just like a lot of people are like giving it good reviews, and I've seen like clips on like TikTok, and I saw the map pad, and who else? Corey Kenshin.
Yeah, Corey
What was in the movie? I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of crazy.
I think the biggest reason for it, like, for people thinking it was gonna flop, was because of the. It was mainly the critics. The critics were like, "Oh, this is gonna flop," but I think it's because they didn't know the audience that they were like the movie was targeted for. So for someone that knows nothing about Five Nights at Freddy's, they're gonna look at it and be like, "This movie makes no sense. It's stupid."
Yeah.
So they wrote off of the people knowing the lore, they played the game and all that, and it turned out well, which doesn't typically happen.
The character placement. So like one of the characters, the female character. So you haven't seen it.
Vanessa.
Have
I
you
haven't
seen
seen
it?
it yet.
Vanessa.
Yeah, Vanessa. That character
She
is from
irritates me.
Security Breach. And I'm like, okay, so it's kind of a bit different, but I'm like, it
You
works
have to make
kind
it
But
of.
it kind of makes sense with the theories though, because
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw that theory about like all of them being related, including Vanessa.
No, Vanessa
Like
irritated me. dude.
Vanessa, like, so like in Security Breach, Vanessa is basically controlled by the AI version of
Yeah.
Afton, and that's basically from Help Wanted, the game. And so Vanessa is just basically continuing his work, kind of, or at least trying to. And so, and so, basically, it's just like seeing her as the daughter is kind of crazy, but can make sense in some ways. But it's like, is it canon?
That's
No.
true though. Is it canon though?
No.
Is the movie even canon though? Like the whole movie?
I mean,
No, it's like got a bit of everything in it. It's not the actual location where it's got the metal doors that close down with the buttons, but it's
Uh-huh.
like,
it's realistic.
yeah. But
You
they
also
do
got-
have Easter eggs. A bunch of them are in the movie. Like that scene where, I don't know how to say this, but so the scene where the animatronics knocked out those other people,
Mhm.
and then they had the costumes on in the back rooms.
Yeah.
Those suits were like from an old theory
Mhm.
of another animatronic, Sparky, being in there. So it's like they had the costume of Sparky in the movie, and so it's just like a little throwback.
So it's more like a movie made for like the fans instead of like
Yes.
continuing the story.
So it's like
Mm.
you watching it, and it's just giving you nostalgia.
Yeah. I think something people tend to forget, especially with these movies that are being brought up from like games or old cartoons, is that they have to change these things to make it more interesting. Because like, especially with like books, some people are gonna read a book and be like, "Oh, this book's so good, like it'd be a great movie," and then you watch the movie, it's a terrible movie. That's because they're trying to. It's like the book is over the span of 10 years. I can't make a movie over the span of 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta do this, I gotta change that, I gotta change that, and then people are like, "This movie's garbage."
It's like hard to adapt it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so like the same thing with like that was pretty much Avatar. They screwed that up tremendously. Like they could have taken their time with that, but it was what it was. And then I think there's very few movies that make that happen, where they can. I'm gonna be real true. I just forgot what I said. Where they can adapt like the cartoon or the game to the movie and make it work. FNAF.
Also, a good adaptation was
Also,
One Piece.
I was just
live
gonna bring that up.
action.
I was gonna be like, One Piece is like the other thing, because
Like,
One Piece, like, it was crazy.
like I don't like One Piece first off, because I think it's a bad anime.
Too many fillers.
But I like the live action version.
Mhm.
Does that one have no fillers? It's just
No,
all
it's
canon?
well, they
It's
can't
like
afford
the
to
start
make
episode.
I mean, that's true.
Like,
It's
though,
live
yeah.
action.
Like, it's gotta be a while till they get to Gear 5th, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I
if
haven't-
it gets there.
There's only like 10 episodes released, I think.
Yeah.
I haven't
only two.
watched,
I watched all of them.
I haven't watched either the anime or the live action. I've been
You should watch
postponing.
live action.
I've been
Yeah, watch the
procrastinating.
live action, because that almost got me into watching episodes of One Piece.
Exactly,
But
like,
I'm
I
like,
don't-
it's got too much stuff.
I
in
don't
it.
watch like the anime version because it's just too many fillers. It's
Yeah.
too slow. It's weird. But I watched the live action. I was like, yo, I might actually watch the show. It was good. It was good, and it was a really cool adaptation. Like they brought anime to life.
Yeah.
It was super cool, and I never expected to see that. And One Piece being one of the easier ones to do that with because like they don't have anything extra going on except for maybe like just like body things that are changed. Like so they just have to make up and all that, or some little CGI, and it's not terribly expensive. Whereas like there's bleaching and
It's not like Dragon Ball type thing.
yeah, Dragon Ball. Jeez, don't get me started. Dragon Ball, like you'd have to make
Bro.
CGI of like everything kind of exploding and then, like
A bad adaptation, Dragon Ball Evolution. That
I
was the
watched
worst
a video about it.
live action ever.
It's like it starts at a high school though, doesn't
Bro,
it?
it's
Oh,
literally
what?
At a high school, like it's not. It doesn't even follow the actual
yeah,
story.
Dragon Ball Evolution is literally just mainly like where they mainly just do Piccolo versus Goku, and then Goku turns 8. That's it.
turns 8.
8.
Ape.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, they went far back. Like back to when Goku was a little one.
And then no Super Saiyan, nothing like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. Yeah, no, I mean, I feel like it's really hard to make that work. It's like cartoons or anything like the anime. It's just, it's difficult.
It's really hard to
Because you can draw these things and it looks super sick, but you try to bring it to action and bring it to life and it's just like, that looks terrible.
Yeah.
Like I mean,
so unrealistic.
y'all
It's
seen
not
y'all seen the
supposed to be-
Flash?
Yeah.
Like the CGI in the Flash.
The
is
CGI
just-
in the Flash, I mean, the
It was
CGI
good.
got better but got worse.
Yeah.
Like the team, it was an interesting thing. But like, they
Like the
brought Flash
start
to
of
life.
it was
Flash was
unique. Now it's
yeah,
just
the
like,
Flash, like when it came to life, it was incredible. Like, but I think people are starting to get tired of like superheroes and all these other things.
yeah, like
and so
Justice League
We're,
stuff.
yeah, we're about to get into an awkward period of movies. You know that where it's like, what do we put out? What do
Yeah.
people want? Because people are tired of horror movies. They're tired of forced comedy movies. Because a lot of people are like, this comedy movie sucks. Like we're so desensitized to all these things where it's like these movies we can't enjoy them like we used to. And I think right now the biggest thing is heroes, like superhero movies.
I think people just want like good stories. That's what I've been like.
They want original stories.
Original
But
stories.
they've been like pumping movies out so
Mhm.
much that you can't really get anything original because
What
it's
do you-
always just a repeat.
What do you
Yeah.
think of like the new Aquaman movie? Like
Aqua
the
2?
trailer,
I haven't seen
the
it.
new Aquaman movie that's coming out. The trailer, it just like screamed cliche to me. It's like the villain literally just stated what he wants to do, and it's like what every other villain wants to do.
Sounds like the Flash.
He's like, I'm gonna murder your family, destroy your kingdom, and I forgot. He probably said something else, but that's mainly the goal.
That sounds like the first movie and the second too. But you know, it's terrible because like with the Flash, it had the same thing, where the first season it was a speedster as the main villain. They did at first it was someone that they were close to. They didn't realize the speedster that they were fighting was so close to them. They let him in, and then at the end it's a whole plot twist.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, you killed my mom. The next season, it's another speedster. They let him in, and I realize
It's- yeah,
he's
it's-
the enemy.
it's-
He's
it's-
the evil speedster.
yeah,
He
reverse
kills
flash.
his dad.
You get reverse flash.
Bro, the went from 0 to 100 so fast.
You
He
go,
kills his dad, and then he fights him at the end, and he wins. And the next season is another speedster, except they don't know who
wait,
it is.
It's silent. Oh,
Then
is
he
it?
kills his wife,
Yes.
and then he
Dude, what
kills
is
him at
going
the
on,
end.
bro?
It's
It's-
just repetitive.
yeah.
You know what that reminds me of? The Fast and Furious.
Dude,
Oh,
after,
they went
after
from
Fast
racing.
5,
They
it
went
was
from
over.
racing to space.
Yeah, no, they went from racing to like,
The dinosaurs.
yeah, I don't know, it's just so random. They're just like fighting
Anything.
everybody.
Anything for family.
Yeah.
Dude, but talking about Fast and
Double
Furious,
clutch.
I feel like everything after.
6-gear overdrive. Sorry.
No, it's all good, it's all good. I feel like everything after Fast and Furious 4, or I would say Tokyo Drift. anything after Tokyo Drift, I feel like it's gonna.
Y'all seen the new
I say Fast 5.
Fast 5?
Yeah, after Fast 5, it kind of just whatever.
Have y'all seen the new
Yeah.
Fast Furious?
Nah.
The Fast 10?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw it. Ended on a cliffhanger.
It was
They're
whatever.
making another
Oh
one.
my god.
They said it was the
really?
last one. No,
I
one
don't know.
more.
Are you guys interested in seeing it?
I need to see the end.
I shouldn't
can't
spoil
just leave me on
it.
a
I
cliffhanger
shouldn't
like that.
spoil it, but I want to
Don't
just in
spoil it.
case.
Don't
We've
spoil
already
it.
spoiled so many other movies.
I mean,
Can't see him.
I would have to watch every other Fast and Furious because I barely remember
I
anything.
don't think they link together.
They
Maybe
don't.
like a little parts. but
Tokyo
like-
Drift doesn't link together at all.
Oh,
Hey,
that's
well,
like
at
in a
least-
whole different
but
country.
The thing is Tokyo Drift's supposed to take place like after like the 7th or 8th movie.
Wait, what?
So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Tokyo Drift.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, it's supposed to, but they let Tokyo Drift came out like what, the 3rd movie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
But it was their time. It was like they made that. It was
In
like
the
the Star
future.
Wars thing, where where it's like they made the first 3 movies,
and then
and then they made the prequels, and then
they made the future ones.
yeah. So
I didn't know that. That's kind of sick though.
yeah, so you might have to watch it in that order to get an understanding of what's going on. Because I don't know if it confused you, but like in the 3rd or 4th movie, or the fourth Fast and Furious, the guy that died in the last movie. Was
Yeah. I was watching with my girl. I'm like, is he dead? Like, what's going on? Yeah. I didn't know that though. That explains a lot actually.
What's up?
Well, that does it for this edition of Coffee Talks. I'm your host, Sean. Thank you, Ernie Flynn, Sergio Valera, and Diego Cricks for this long, lengthy discussion.
All right.
And I'd like to thank you guys for watching and stay tuned for our next podcast.
The exponential growth from the program from my first year to my 3rd year now, that's what keeps me coming back and keeps me excited and just like fulfills me as a person.
It's so impressive, and we every time we walk in here, you guys are doing something different. It's great. It's great.
Nothing but opportunities here, and we have sports to cover, we have the equipment.
Because the more ambitious you are, the more opportunities you'll have.
On-the-job training is huge.
Get the hands-on experience.
When someone asks who can do it, you can raise your hand and say, I can do it. So
Joining the class was the best decision I ever made.
Stand by, we're going to go to cut one. And cut one. Cross court to Audrey Jones. Audrey for 3! It is good! With 1.3 seconds left on the game clock. Audrey Jones with one of the biggest shots ever.
the sky's the limit, really, with what we can do here.
College just got affordable. Up to 100% of enrollment fees can be reimbursed for first-time college students taking full-time classes. At Solano Community College, we are taking full advantage of this to further your future. With certificate and degree programs in industrial technology, aeronautics, biotechnology, and many others, Solano Community College is a staple for success. For more information, please contact the Financial Aid Office at 707-864-7000.